All right. Tanks are moving in within 2 miles of the Ukrainian border. Blitzkrieg or minor incursion. Russia invasion plan has already begun. 7:30 on a Monday morning, February 21st, 2022, Monday, 7:30 a.m. Hey, what's going on, Larry? We're 5-on-5, eh? All right. All right, let's pull this together here. All right, good. Looks like we're up and running. Okay. Let's scan these headlines here really quick and see what's going on, and throw me some news. Let's go to Z Hedge. Pull this up over here. Fox. Let's go to the Sun. Russia invasion plan has already begun. Trump new social media application shows error message on launch day. The rollout is a mess. Flag photos of guns. The Dawn in talks to host lucrative Saudi golf events. CDC isn't publishing large portions of virus data. The Queen's COVID diagnosis caps shocking week for royals. Epstein's pimp found dead in prison. Hanged. Jean-Luc Brunel, Jeffrey Epstein's pimp, hangs himself alone in Paris jail with no CCTV cameras, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Ghislaine Maxwell's family shocked and scared for her as man who procured 1,000 women for pedophile financier dies days after Andrew deal. Star vanishes. A lot of news here. Hold on. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Roberta. So Jean-Luc Brunel. Man, there's a lot of stuff happening right here. So we heard about Jean-Luc Brunel dying in Paris, hanging himself. Jean-Luc Brunel, 76, was found hanging in his cell in La Santé, Paris at 1 a.m. during a nighttime check-in. The fashion agent was arrested at Charles de Gaulle Airport in December 2020 while trying to fly to Senegal. He was suspected of being a member of the infamous financier Jeffrey Epstein's global underage sex ring. Ghislaine Maxwell's family said they were shocked by Brunel's death and said they are scared for her safety. Death and an alleged hanging will fuel conspiracy theories around the Epstein affair after he also died in prison. Brunel is thought to have been alone in the cell, and there were no cameras to record his final hours. Ghislaine Maxwell's family has said that they are scared for her safety. Epstein's pimp found dead in prison, hanged, abusive Prince Andrew sex slave. What's this one? Epstein pal dead. Jeffrey Epstein pal Jean-Luc Brunel, who abused Prince Andrew sex slave Virginia Roberts Giuffre, found hanged in prison. This dude right here. Actually, I think I have it behind here. Oh no, I erased it. And not to mention, we got horses trampling on people's faces over in Canada. God knows what's going on in Australia. God knows what's going on in Australia. Whoop. Let's Try to take that right here. 1 second. This picture right here. This picture was from the Olympics. And I was like, looks like fucking hell. I grabbed it yesterday and it was on Drudge Report and it's all small. But this one right here, the red one. Hold on. Look at this. What's up with this? I just thought it looked like kind of hellish. And then what's going on over here? Like what kind of what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some sort of 6-sided star. Some sort of hecadanza going on. By the way, did you notice the numbers for tomorrow? 2222222222222. The Jews are going to the mountains. They're running away to the mountains. Okay. What star was Star vanishes. Family reunion actress Jada Benjamin is missing and co-star makes plea to find her. Baby on the way. Chloe fans think she's expecting a baby with Tristan in Wild New Theory. Is this the son? Hold on, the son has... okay, what about Fox? Lethal measures. Live updates. The United States issues disturbing warning about what Russia may do to Ukrainians after an invasion. Vice President Kamala Harris stumbles yet again on the world stage. Biden trans athlete stands under scrutiny as Leah Thomas dominates. Racist professor. University slaps down policy that favors non-white folks. Bubba Wallace had a strong finish at Daytona, but he's still P blank 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 blank. What is it? What? Homicides, rapes in Atlanta soar despite other decreasing violent crime. Feels like Groundhog's Day. Advice from Washington and Lincoln Americans need to hear today. Biden's homelessness czar will only worsen the nation's crisis. What's going to happen over here? Lethal measures. What's the lethal measures about? Lethal measures, it says. Russia, Ukraine, Kremlin calls potential Putin-Biden meeting premature. VP Harris says sanctions would absolutely deter Putin, despite saying he's planning to invade. So they're really trying to throw you this Russia operation. U.S. Army forces assembling in Poland. Oh, we got some pictures here. Look at this. Can we just drag this into the operation? Yeah, Fox. Fox, let me take the picture. Right here. Wow, look at my head. So that's what we got going on in Poland. So let's take a look at this, shall we? Getting gassed up over here in Poland. Okay, let's get the brass on what's going on with this. Okay, let's make this smaller maybe. So that's what's going on in Poland. It's about to pop off is what it's about to do. Okay. Can I make you guys like... Looks like a war is about to pop off. We're going to the Holy Mountain. Oh, geez Louise, eh? Let me see what it says here. U.S. Army forces assembling. This is 2 hours ago. U.S. Army forces assembling in Poland. U.S. Army soldiers assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division, which was deployed to Poland to reassure NATO allies to deter Russian aggression, are seen at an operating base around 4 miles from the Ukrainian border in Przemysl, Poland on Monday. Ukraine on potential Biden-Putin meeting. Everything should happen with our participation. Ukraine is arguing Monday that they should have a role in any potential meeting between Biden and Putin. No one can resolve our issue without us. Oleksiy Denilyov, Secretary of Ukraine's National Security Defense Council report said, everything should happen with our participation. European Union rebuffs Ukraine's demand for sanctions now on Russia. The U.S. State Department tells Americans in Ukraine that Russia could severely restrict air travel. Russia calls potential Putin-Biden meeting premature. Belarus referendum amid Russian troop occupation. U.S. warns Russia has a list of Ukrainians to be killed or sent to camps. Oh, the camps are coming. Biden and Putin agreed to principle of summit. So that's Fox News. All right, we got the old timeline. Let's get out of here. Oh, Belarus. Racist professor. Oh, I'll get a load of her. She's racist. That's all I need to know. You're racist. No, I can't do that. Pittsburgh mother of 4 shot dead in the head by an Uber passenger who called her to rib her and shoot her in the head. Wait. Pittsburgh mother of 4 shot in the head by Uber passenger who called her to rib her and shoot her in the head. Pittsburgh mother shot four shot in the head. Oh, I fucking screwed that up. Pittsburgh mother shot in the head by Uber passenger. Right here. Center Daily. Here, let me get my hair shit or something. Yeah, I fixed it. Went to rob her. I was thinking, I was like, rib her? What? Like, rib? Like, he was gonna get down with her? Rob. Got it. Rob. I was thinking about that in the back of my head. Rib, is that like what they're saying these days? Yeah, you know, I was gonna go rib her. I was gonna give her the old ribbing. You know how they like it? Ribbed up. Let me just scrape all this yogurt here. Probably that too. It's funny. All right, let's keep it down. Oh, got yogurt all over my phone. I'm a mess. Oh, man. Her name was Christy Spazuska. Spykuza. Christy Spykuza. All right, we'll get the brass on Christy Spykuza right about now. Let's get the yogurt off the phone. All right. Uber passenger charged in shooting death of driver, a mom of 4, Pennsylvania cops say. Christy Spikuza. Her name was Christy, yeah. Christy Spikuza is her name. But it's a CH. 22-year-old man has been charged in the death of Christy Spikuza, an Uber driver who was found shot and killed last weekend, Pennsylvania officials say. Police in Allegheny County announced Thursday, February 17th, the arrest of Calvin Crew, who is charged with criminal homicide, robbery, and tampering with evidence. Crew is a passenger in Spikuza's Uber vehicle February 10, according to media reports. Spikuza, a 38-year-old mother of 4, was reported missing February 11th after she failed to return home from working as an Uber driver the night before, Allegheny County police say. Her vehicle was found February 12 in the neighboring town of Pitcairn. Later that afternoon, police discovered Spikuza's body abandoned in the woods in a nearby Monroeville. Officers said she suffered a single gunshot wound. Spikuza's dashcam video the night she went missing and testimony from Crew's girlfriend led officers to identify him as the suspect, according to media reports. Crew is seen in the video pointing a handgun to the back of Spikuza's head after she picked him up, demanding that she continue driving, according to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. I'm begging you, I have 4 kids, Spikuza said at one point during the drive, the Post-Gazette reported. Oh, shit. This sucks. Seconds before Crew grabs the dash camera and the video ends, he tells the driver, "Do what I say and everything will be all right." According to the criminal complaint obtained by WAE, Crew's girlfriend told detectives that she recently purchased a 9mm gun, but it went missing and she suspected her boyfriend stole it. WTAE reported. Uber also sent police information pertaining to Spikuza's driving, including her trip information and whom she picked up, according to KDKA. Those records showed Spikuza drove Crew to Monroeville, where her body was found. Crew was taken into custody around 7 p.m. Thursday and will be transported to the Allegheny County Jail. An obituary for Spikuza states she was a loving mother who enjoyed art, crafting, and Bible study. Anyone who knew Christy knew her smile and could light up a room. Wait. Wait, this isn't like access to Christ, is it? Anyone who knew Chrissy knew her smile could light up every room she was in. Not the obituary states. No matter what was going on in her life, Christy was always smiling, always positive, always loving. Dude, that sucks. So, mother of 4 shot dead by some maniac. People are on demon time in the streets. The economy is requiring a mother of 4 to be an Uber driver. Okay, we're going on here. Uber driver pleaded for her life before... Alright, so that's that. That sucks. So we have wars, we have people being shot, we have the Prince Andrew, freaking. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like, this guy, Prince Andrew, shit's gonna go sideways. Shit's gonna go sideways. And then all of a sudden, the Queen has COVID during the same time. Oh, the Queen has COVID, like perfectly timed out. So the Queen has COVID. Prince Andrew had some back room talks. Ghislaine Maxwell fearing for her life. Who is behind QAnon? Linguistic detectives find fingerprints. Oh, fingerprints of QAnon. Are we on this right now? Hold on. Simmer down. Open your eyes. The online post began. Many in our government worship Satan. That warning, published on a freewheeling online message board October 2017, was the beginning of a movement known as QAnon. Paul Ferber was its first apostle. The outlandish claim made perfect sense to Mr. Ferber, a South African software developer and tech journalist, long fascinated with American politics and conspiracy theories. He said in an interview he still clung to Pizzagate, the debunked online lie that liberal Satanists were trafficking children from a Washington restaurant. He was also among the few who understood an obscure reference in the message to Operation Mockingbird, an alleged CIA scheme to manipulate the news media. As the stream of messages, most signed only Q, grew into a sprawling conspiracy theory, the mystery surrounding their authorship became a central fascination for its followers. Who was Q Anonymous? Who was Anonymous Q? Now, two teams of forensic linguists say their analysis of the Q text showed that Mr. Ferber, one of the first online commentators to call attention to the earliest messages, actually played the lead role in writing them. Sleuths hunting for the writer behind Q have increasingly overlooked Mr. Ferber and focused their speculation on another QAnon booster, Ron Watkins. Ron Watkins, who operated a website where the Q messages began appearing in 2018 and is now running for Congress in Arizona. And the scientists say they have found evidence to back up these suspicions as well. Mr. Watkins appears to have been taken over from Mr. Ferber at the beginning of 2018. Both deny writing as Q. The studies provide the first empirical evidence of who invented the toxic QAnon myth, and the scientists who conducted the studies say they hoped that unmasking the creators might weaken its hold over QAnon followers. Some polls indicate that millions of people still believe that Q is a top military insider whose messages have revealed that former President Trump will save the world from a cabal of deep state Democratic pedophiles. QAnon has been linked to scores of violent incidents. Many of the attackers who stormed the Capitol last year were adherents, and the FBI has labeled the movement a potential terrorist threat. The forensic analysis the forensic analyses, whatever the hell this is, have not been previously reported. Two prominent experts in such linguistic detective work who reviewed the findings for the Times called the conclusions credible and persuasive. In a telephone interview from his home near Johannesburg, Mr. Ferber, 55, did not dispute that Q's writing resembled his own. Instead, he claimed that Q's post had influenced him so deeply that they altered his prose. Q's messages took over our lives, literally, Mr. Ferber said. We all started talking like him. Linguistic experts said that was implausible, and the scientists who conducted the studies noted that their analysis included tweets by Mr. Ferber from the first days Q emerged. Mr. Watkins, in a telephone interview, said, "I am not Q." But he also praised the post. "There's probably more good stuff than bad. Listing examples fighting for the safety of our country and for the safety of our children of the country." His campaign signs in the Republican primary refer to the online name he uses in QAnon circles, Code Monkey Z. And he acknowledged that much of the initial support for his campaign came from the movement. Relying mainly on small donors, Mr. Watkins, 34, trails the primary frontrunners in fundraising. Two other Republicans who have had expressed support for QAnon were elected in 2020, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia and Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado. The two annals, one Claude Allen Roten and Lionel Pozaz of Orf Analytics, a Swiss startup, the other by French computational linguist Florent Calfierno. Oh, the Satanists over in Europe are like, "We're going to get down to brass." All like the Paris Satanists. That's where it's really hemlocked over there. Jean-Luc Brunel, the fucking European satanic operations. You know what I mean? Hey, they're still like analyzing this shit. Like, you know, why would you guys be analyzing all this if it was just some like blah blah blah, linguistic experts and all this shit? People are ending up in jail. Shit's popping off. The two annals. What is this? Analysts? But it's like, what is this stupid word? The two analysts, basically. Just analyse. Claude Allen Rotan and Lionel Pozaz. Built on long-established forms of forensic linguistics that can detect telltale variations revealing the same hand in two texts. In writing the Federalist Papers, for example, James Madison favored Willist over Weil. Willist! Alexander Hamilton tended to write upon instead of on. Hold it now. James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, upon, on, Willist. There's something here. Instead of relying on expert opinion, computer scientists use mathematical approach known as stylometry. Practitioners say they have replaced the art of the older studies with a new form of science, yielding results that are measurable, consistent, and replicable. Sophisticated software broke down the Q-text into patterns of 3-character sequences, tracking the recurrence of each possible combination. Their technique does not highlight memorable, idiosyncratic word choices the way the earlier forensic linguistics did. But the advocates of stylometry note that they can quantify their software's error rate. T.O. They got the machine learning on it, the AI. The AI is like, we're getting down to who's behind the QAnon. There's some people, specifically over in Europe, that are getting real stymied over there, eh? People over there in the Britain, Europe area, Paris area. Ted Kaczynski was a Unabomber. FBI used a form of stylometry. Cuckoo's calling of the mystery and all this shit. All right, simmer down. The team studying Q got in touch with each other after the Swiss scientists released earlier preliminary studies showing the writing changed over time. Swiss science and all this other Swiss CERN. The people at CERN are looking into QAnon. Oh, really? The people of CERN are looking into QAnon conspiracy theories. Why? Aren't you supposed to be like colliding particles? In between colliding particles, we like to look into QAnon conspiracy theories. Did Prince Andrew pay you? What the fuck is going on here? There's a fucking cigarette. Breaking news, we got an oil refinery in Arville, Louisiana, just exploded, probably directed energy. All right, Q, I gotta go. Breaking news, oil refinery, Arville, Louisiana, exploded, directed energy. Yeah, that's how they do it. ExxonMobil, or TO, sorry. Louisiana oil refinery explodes. Breaking news. Hold on, this shit's coming up. Is this just happened, Ray? Well, it's not here yet. Hold on, let me go to the dirty bird. Come here, you dirty bird. Come here, you dirty bird. Here it is. Okay, let's look for it then. Oil refinery. Huh? Garyville, Louisiana, oil refinery explodes. Listen, biatch. Garyville, Louisiana, oil refinery explodes. 11 minutes ago. Yep, we got explosions happening. Explosions. Explosions reported at oil refinery in St. John Parish. Garyville. Garyville. Okay? Not Aryville. Watch it, Louisiana. All right, breaking news here. Thank you for that. Garyville. Explosion was reported at the Marathon Petroleum Refinery in St. John Baptist Parish late Monday morning. The incident was reported sometime after 9 a.m. at the facility on West Airline Highway in Garyville. The explosion was reportedly heard for miles and miles. St. John, the Baptist Parish Sheriff's Office is warning residents to avoid area. Trending news. Dante Wright's mother angered by Potter's smiling mugshot. Body is some... Wait a minute. Just wait 1 second here, guys. St. John Baptist Parish warning residents to avoid the area. It's a developing story here. This just happened, like right now. This just happened right now. Hold on. Marathon, Louisiana pipeline shut after deadly blast. Fire breaks out at Louisiana refinery. That was like 10 years ago. Lake assault boat, fireboat serving Marathon Petroleum, Garyville. Yeah. Go to that. That was a year ago. Lake assault boats, fireboat serving with Marathon Petroleum as its at its Garyville, Louisiana refinery operation. Marathon. Marathon Petroleum. Marathon Petroleum. No, don't fucking allow. What? Get out of here. Marathon Petroleum. Yeah, this is to get the gas going up there. Same type of thing, maybe, eh? Some sort of manipulation of operations. Let's get some more jet fuel in us. You can see the smoke from the I-10. Gas prices are going to increase. Directed Energy, Garyville. I'm on their website. Chemo's here. All right, everybody settle down. We're right here too. I'm right with you. See how we do it. Yeah, let's see how you do it. Operations from coast to coast. 13 families in the Illuminati. 13 refineries. 12 states, 13 refineries. 3 million barrels a day. 13, 3, 33. Anyone? Midstream. Refineries. We operate nation's largest refining system. Approximately 3 million barrels a day of crude across 13 Illuminati families. 13 refineries. Our refineries are integrated with each other via pipelines, terminals, and barges to maximizing operating efficiency. Hey, guys. These guys are efficient. How the hell did your shit blow up? This is basically how we put a tube in here. I'm going to stand here and take a picture. I basically, hard hats and... what's up with the satellites and the directed energy? Tio. Our midstream segment primarily includes operations of the MPLX LP MPC sponsored master limited partnership, transporting, storing, distributing market crude oil, refined products via refining logistics, assets, pipeline terminals, towboats, barges, gather processes, transports natural gas, gathering transports, fractioning, stores, markets, natural gas liquids, Arco gas stations located across U.S., northern Mexico so that you can stay fueled up. Arco, Marathon is Arco. Arco is Marathon. The marathon is being run. Marathon. Thank you for that, by the way. We're talking about 539 South Main Street, Finde, Ohio. Marathon headquarters. Listen up. What the hell happened over there? Arco. Marathon Pipeline. Where is the Marathon Pipeline? Marathon Pipeline. Resources for landowners, residents. Oh, the pipeline is right here. Oh, that was definitely like some sort of probably central pretending to be Russians. Yeah, because we're doing the pipeline over there. This is Garyville Pipeline. The pipeline. Oh, listen. Just the pipeline in Garyville. Just wait a second. Yeah, directed energy is real. Geostorm's real. Yeah, all that shit's real. Oil refinery Garyville Station. Shell Pipeline. Yeah, see, the pipeline is there. Yeah, of course they had it. This is Supreme Operations right here. Oh, you better fucking believe this was military. You better fucking believe that. And if you don't believe that, believe something. Thank you, Louisiana Skywatch. We're seeing the smoke from the I-10. Gas prices due to rise. Hold on, let's get the brass on this. Can you send me some more things? Or the refinery runs along the river. Heavy helicopter traffic along the river. All right. Can you give me some more? Hold on. All right, hold on. WBRZ video. Marathon Pipeline, Garyville, explosion. 9 minutes ago. Here we go. All right, let me throw this up here. You guys can't throw me a link or some shit? I got to do this all on my own? All right, Fox News, you're behind the times here. See, we do ours on the fly. Racist professor? Nah, we're not focused on that dumbass bitch. Racist professor with these glasses. Fucking, where's those glasses? They're somewhere. You know the glasses. Oh, they're by my bed. Shikadanza. I'd really love to throw on some glasses. Racist professor who works for the Central Intelligence Agency. Racism. Hold on. Let's get the brass on this, and I'm going to go. And did I leave my weed? My weed's right here. I was going to make it up and go run upstairs and get that, but it's right there. Bubba Wallace, anybody? Hold on, I'm fizzling out. What? Where are we? Gary, Indiana? Garyville? Garyville oil explosion. Racist professor who works for the Central Intelligence. Chimneys are we doing today? Oh, what a great morning. What is it, Monday? We got taxis. Verify. Explosion. Yeah. Yes, explosions. Just Tio. Look at it here. Yeah, that's the one right there. All right, pop that baby right here. Pop that into our editor and let everybody see the mayhem. You want to see the sauce? Yeah, see the sauce right here. Access, you showed up just in time. The sauce is really hitting the sauce right now. The sauce is hitting the sauce. The shit is hitting the fan. Our oil refineries are blowing up. Hold on, what do I need? All right, the Jews are running. All right, hold on, just one second. The Jews are running. Okay. The Jews. Okay, pop that down a little bit. All right, this screen is getting a little crowded. Hold on. Just simmer down for a second. Like, James, I'm not up in arms. I'm like sitting here quietly. Fair enough. All right, get Bill Gates out of here. Billy, you're creeping me out, bro. All right, scoot over. Is that what you're looking at? You're looking at me. I need a haircut. I look like shit. All right, there's my tip jar. Garyville. It's Monday. The running of the Jews. Ooh. Even though you put the like that, like still YouTube gotcha. Held for review, it says. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Okay, where's the explosion? This looks like a regular refinery. What the hell is this? Where's the explosion shot? Hold on, everybody, Tio. I thought you said that it was up and running. Hold on, back up. Explosion reported at St. Can we get the videos, the images in the style that you're used to? My name is Mundy, spelled with an undy. Yes, there it is. Give me it.
Many people are injured and can't afford to get the treatment they need because insurance companies...
No, you will not. Okay? We're only 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. We're so early. A lot of shit to do today. Here it is. Wow. Oh, the shit is hitting the fan. Here, Central's getting a shot out of their car. Hold on. Central's like, we did a good job. Thank you, Central. All right, put it down to brassy sandwiches around there, bad there, boy. All right, put it in there, hand boy, there, right down here. Put it right there, here, boy. Here. Oh, you guys are gonna screenshot me? All right, I'm sorry, Central. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're hemlocking me. All right, reroute it through Abu Dhabi. Reroute that shit through Abu Dhabi, okay? All right, it's popping. It's popping. We got it. We're through. We broke on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Oh, Tommy Lee's very young wife might look familiar to you. Oh, Tommy! Tommy Lee. All right, give me some what I need. What I need. What I need is... Yep, that's it right there. Garyville. Yeah. Central's like, we did a good job. All right, so that's what we're dealing with. Hold on, I need to be in the operation. Oh, yeah, the Poland thing. That's gone. All right, so that looks like that, okay. I mean, it's not all that exciting. But they are taking us out. Okay, let's get the rest. I give you it right away. I didn't even play the whole video. See how I did that? How I care about you? Why did they slow down this to sound like that? Because the video's not slowed down, so they use some sort of... Ooh, they make it sound spooky, like shit's happening, right? The Russians might be invading or something. Right? Right? Wrong! Look at, why is it slowed down audio, but the video's not slowed down? I got questions upon questions, and after my questions are answered, I have more questions. Okay? Sir, we've already answered 3 of your questions. I have more questions. Alright, you guys take over for a little bit. I gotta roll this joint. It's getting a little brassy in here, if you know what I mean. What's up with this? Take it down a notch. Take it down. Don't we have better papers? Yeah, we do, right here. Oh, we do? Get rid of these zigzags. Let's get these 99-cent good times out, baby. Yeah, good times. You guys know about the good times 99-cent? Oh, good times. All right, put some of this good times in there. Put the Sherlock Holmes right in the pipe. Yeah. Put the Sherlock right in the old pipe along there, aren't they? I just Griswolded it through my fingers. I didn't put it through the old grinder because I didn't have time. Let's see if we could just do it like a stud. Like a stud. It's popping through because of fucking these barnacles. Alright, I fucked it all up. Pop it in there like Monica Lewinsky. Pop it in there. Tidy it up down there. Put it... No, it's all falling out. It's all coming to an end. Put it right there. Twist it up on the bottom. Poke it like that. Poke it. Poke her. There's a freaking hole in there. Damn it. Hold on, we're going back to Garyville. Don't worry. Garyville, Louisiana. Why are these guys on slow mode? What are they saying? What? What? Son of a bitch. This ad will end in 15 seconds. Oh my god, for a 15-second little CIA little film. Alright, listen up. We don't have time to keep replaying this. Back it up. What? is that saying? Anyone? Hold on, we got a lot of stuff here. Touching story of Canadian shop owner. Wait, T.O. We're not into Canada's shop owner yet. We're still delving down. Report says no injuries. Much of the refinery has been evacuated. Really? Twitter coffee shop snap story. Touching. Access. We don't want touching right now. I don't want cute animals. I don't want touching. I want the brass. Give me that access. Give me the brass. Watch, it's going to be like the story that everybody loves. Like, you didn't like this story. I'm like, oh. You threw me off with touching story. Just shit. More shop owner. Hold on. Demons speak slowly and slur their words sometimes. Smoke 2 joints in the morning. Smoke them at night. The LVL is too advanced. Ego Def is here. It's just too advanced. The level is just too advanced. You know what I mean? I do know what you mean. Def Ego. 80 degrees in Florida. Oh, my name's Larry. I talk about the weather in Florida. Let's get the advancement of some of these advanced things. Start advancing some things. Garyville, Louisiana. People are like, all right. Dude, they're blowing up our refineries. Maybe it was the Russians. Maybe it was Central. Maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it just happens. Oh, Central Time, it says. Yeah, 9:30 Central Time. Get it? Huh? Marathon Petroleum is responding to fire at Garyville, Louisiana. Approximately 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I kid with you guys, but what the hell are you saying in here? Back it up. I just don't understand why that video is slowed down when the audio. It should match. If they slowed it down just so they could get the thing, then this would be slowed down. February tomorrow is 2. There's definitely things going on with the numerology of tomorrow. So heads up, because things are gonna be popping off. We have to get our eyes and ears loaded right now. Yeah, marathon. Louisiana, LA pipeline. LA blast. People thought it was LA, Louisiana marathon pipeline. See, thought it was LA, Los Angeles. No, LA pipeline, Louisiana. See, that's the proximity mine that we're in right there. That's the proximity mine. Garyville. They keep saying John Parrish. Who is John Parrish? John Parrish. John Paraz. Fiction writer. Dangerous Limbs. Fire on Mount Marjorie. Received BA in Creative Writing from Carnegie Mellon. Why'd this guy pop up? What the frick? John Parrish, I said. John Parrish. Keeps going. John Paraz. Fiction writer. Parrish. John Parrish, actor. John Parrish, born 65, San Francisco, actor, best known his portrayal Major Jackson Jax Briggs in Mortal Kombat. Oh, really? That means something. What is this? Movies. Canada, Canadian Pacific. Western, 1949. Rocky Mountains, surveyor Tom Andrews, Randolph Scott tries desperately to find best route for the Canadian Pacific Railway with the help of demolitions expert Dynamite Dawson, J. Carroll Naish. A band of trappers opposing the new railroad tries to interfere by sabotaging the construction and enticing the local Native Americans to rebel against the project. Fortunately, Dr. Edith Cabot, Jane Wyatt, is on hand to bind the men's wounds and raise their spirits. Canadian Pacific, anybody? John Parrish, Mortal Kombat. Four Faces West. Samson and Delilah. Julius Caesar. The Ten Commandments. Joan of Arc. I'm getting a lot of hemlock over here. I don't know. There's something going on. John Parrish actor, The Barefoot Contessa. John Parrish, born February 25. What the fuck is today? February 21. In 1896, for God's sakes. Lindenhurst, New York. The Barefoot Contessa, Mr. Max Black. Mortal Kombat, John Parrish. I want the parish. Saint John. Oh, put Saint John. ST? Saint John Parish? Anyone? St. John Parish Government. The Baptist Parish. Wait a minute. Hold on. What did I stumble into? What is this? St. John's Government? What the frick? What? St. John Parish Government. St. John Parish Government. Jocelyn Hottard. Parish President Hottard. Welcome message submit. Administration. Judges. District attorneys. St. John. St. John Parish is like a city. St. John the Baptist Parish. Oh. 2 helicopter crashes. One is in Miami. Really? Really? All right. We got air traffic. We got to go to air traffic. Wow, there's a lot to dive into. There's a lot to dive into. Lots of things that we could dive into right now. Live now.
Over the weekend, 2 helicopter crashes caught on camera on opposite ends of the country. In Southern California, this surveillance video capturing the moment a police helicopter spins out of control.
Ooh, the police helicopter went down. In LA.
Opposite ends of the country. In Southern California.
Southern California. We don't know if it was Los Angeles.
This surveillance video captured.
Look at that. There's a helicopter. Here, grab that shot. I mean, it's dark. Okay. Capture. And then go like this.
The moment a police helicopter.
And then capture it again for good times. Not good times. I mean, just for, not good times. I didn't mean that.
Spins out of control, narrowly missing houses, crashing into the bay near Newport Beach.
Oh shit, Newport Beach. Save this little butt. It's my last cigarette. Tio. Newport Beach, check this out. Deadly police chopper crash, fleet now grounded pending investigation. It spins out of control. Here, I'll give you the link so you can watch it yourself. How's that? No? Okay, fair. They won't let me do that? All right. What about if I copy it? And then what about if I go to URLs? And then I go to tiny URLs. And then I shorten that shit up. And then I enter it right here. And then I paste it. And then I shorten it. And there's the shortened version. Hacking through Abu Dhabi, copying. We're hacking through Abu Dhabi right now. We're pasting. Hilo crashes. Cali. And somewhere else too. Hilo crashes and whatever. One for you and one for Hayes. So one in Miami and one in SoCal. Really? Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't finish the vid up. Hold on, just simmer down in a second. Helicopter crash.
If he had landed on a house, there'd be a lot of casualties.
First responders rushing to save the 2 Huntington Beach police officers trapped inside.
Oh,
One was
wow,
taken
look
to
at... Okay, take a picture of this. Capture. Go here. Go here. The advanced. It's just the level is advanced. Hold on. Image in the style that you're used to. Okay, we got it. Yep, there they are pulling out. Hold on. Huntington, it said? Look at this.
Inside. One was taken to the hospital and released. The other, 44-year-old Nicholas.
Take a picture. Capture. Desktop image in the style that you're used to. Hold on, the level's getting very advanced. Yo, what's up, home? We got some air traffic news. We have, basically, we got a couple things. Now, we have 2 crashes, one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. We have oil refinery in Louisiana that has just exploded. Some very shady video coming out of there. Some sort of slowed down video. Look at this. Police deadly crash. Let's go above that one. Source it. Above that. Let's scoot him over here. Sir. Scoot him. Scoot. Okay. T.O. Huntington Beach PD.
Vela, a 14-year veteran.
Back it up.
The other, 44-year-old Nicholas Vela. One was taken to the hospital and released. The other, 44-year-old Nicholas Vela, a 14-year veteran who did not survive.
He didn't survive. The guy right here in the upper left-hand corner, Huntington Beach police officer, dead. You see the Huntington Beach there? Okay, hold on. Okay. Maybe you could scoot it over just a little bit. Huntington Beach. Okay. Prayers for the family. You got it.
It's truly, really a heartbreaking time for all.
Least the other 44-year-old Nicholas Vela, a 14-year veteran who did not survive.
This is truly, really a heartbreaking time for all of us here in Huntington Beach.
The Huntington Beach Police Department now grounding its...
Bob, take a picture of that. Capture it, and then capture it again just for the essence. Back this on up. Go right here. Look at the we're gonna get the other one. This is this first one. This is the first one. Nancy 5-2, Tabitha, Huntington Beach. Nancy 5-2, Tabitha, Huntington Beach.
fleet pending an investigation.
Huntington Beach.
The Huntington Beach Police Department now grounding its fleet pending an investigation.
The pilot reported that they were encountering mechanical difficulties. So a few seconds later, he transmitted that they were going down.
Only hours earlier, this crash on Miami Beach. A camera capturing the moment a helicopter plunges into the ocean, only feet away from swimmers.
Whoa!
Only feet away from swimmers.
Oh!
Into the ocean, only feet.
Miami. Let me show you Miami. Huntington Beach and Miami. Huntington Beach and Miami. There, Miami. Here's the second helicopter. Speaking of Miami, Miss Miami's there. Miami, the helicopter went down in your town. So what we're talking about here is we're talking about chopper crash near crowded beach. Okay. Spammers? What did you say? My little tip jar. All right, we got air traffic control going on here. The Jews are evacuating to the Catskill Mountains. Shit's popping off. Choppers are going down. Oil refineries are blowing up. We had a police officer lose his life. A mother of 4 lost her life. She worked at the Uber. She worked for Uber, mother of 4. Somebody got in, blew her head off. Thank you, Larry. 5G taking them out. You didn't tell me it was a ghetto bird that went down in Huntington Beach.
away from
Hold
swimmers.
on, we're still. This is a 2-minute video. We can't get. Look at this freaking thing,
Into the ocean.
dude. There is a
Only
freaking
feet away
boat.
from swimmers.
There is a boat right there, dude. Oh my god. Whoa, what happened? This is not what 2 choppers just went down. One on the east side, one on the west side. Dude, that beach was crowded. There was boats.
Only feet away.
Look at, and they're both spinning out of control. This one in Huntington was at night spinning out of control. The Russians directed energy central. Ooh, I wouldn't get on a plane right now.
Swimmers.
About 100 yards offshore, it looks like Miami Beach Fire Rescue's on scene.
From the crash point, I was about maybe 6 meters. My family was telling me, it's going down, it's going down. And then I just looked back and then I saw it when it crashed. And I was really scared.
Bystanders rushing to the down chopper to reach those inside.
Whoa.
Lifting up the wreckage to keep the passengers' heads out of the water until they could be cut from their seatbelts.
Everybody, I mean, the whole beach ran to the scene. It was a very, very quick reaction.
All 3 passengers survived.
Whoa. All 3 of the people survived on the east side over in Miami. The west side wasn't as lucky. It took out a Huntington Beach police officer. This guy up in your upper left. I do not know his name. The guy right there. Russia claims to have captured Ukrainian saboteur. The claims come after Russia said 5 of Kiev's troops were killed trying to infiltrate the country. A Ukrainian soldier who was allegedly trying to cross over into Russia from the other side of the shared border has been captured and is being held prisoner, chief of the country's security forces claimed. Speaking at Security Council meeting February, FSB Director Alexander Bortnikov said that 2 sabotage groups had entered Russian territory from the self-proclaimed Langist People's Republic earlier in the day. He added that they had both destroyed as a result of the battle of our border guards and the Russian Defense Ministry. To Bortnikov, a situation on the border is now stable under control. Earlier Monday, Russia's southern military district said it thwarted a Ukrainian sabotage and Renaissance Group from violating the country's border. 5 of Kiev's soldiers killed, 2 combat vehicles destroyed in the firefight. According to Russia's version of events, Ukraine's military, however, has said that Moscow's claims of an attempted offensive orchestrated by saboteurs are false. The incident comes as forces loyal to the breakaway regions and Kiev forces accuse each other of heavy shelling across the contact line. U.S. President Joe Biden expressed concern last week that an uptick in fighting could be the beginning of a false flag operation, giving Moscow an excuse to go in and invade the neighbor. Kremlin, however, consistently denied it as any plans to launch an offensive. Putin has called for a diplomatic solution to the crisis. Separatist leaders in the 2 territories claimed Friday they have intelligence that Kiev is positioned in order an incursion with the goal of reclaiming the regions which declared their autonomy after the country's government was toppled following a 2014 maiden. Alexei Danilov, Secretary of Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council, however, rejected claims that the Eastern European nation has any plans to launch a full-blown attack on Donbass. He claimed that there is an attempt to provoke our forces, adding that Ukrainian troops can only fire if there will be a threat to the lives of our service members. End. Block. Deny.
The FAA is investigating the crash, saying the chopper is investigating the crash.
The crash.
Passengers survived. The FAA is investigating the crash, saying the chopper went down under unknown circumstances. The owner down under unknown circumstances. Under unknown circumstances, the owner of the chopper has not been revealed yet. The owner of the chopper has not been revealed yet.
The owner of the chopper, wasn't it the police department? Isn't that us? Tio, don't the owner, wouldn't that be Miami, like county, like department of like the People's Republic of the owner, private owner?
Says the owner of the chopper has not been revealed yet. The owner of the chopper has not been revealed yet. The owner of the chopper has not been revealed yet.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos.
Stephanopoulos, keep it down. The owner, who owns the helicopters for the police? Police aviation. The use of aircraft in police operations, police services commonly use aircraft for traffic control, ground support, search and rescue, high-speed car pursuit, observation, air patrol, and control of large-scale public events and or public other incidents. They may employ rotary wing fixed aircraft, non-rigged wing aircraft, lighter than aircraft drones, major cities, rotary aircraft, No, just edited. LAPD Air Support Division. Newport Beach helicopter crash cause is under investigation 12 hours ago. LA Times. Okay. Giving you the brass. This is the one that was in Huntington. Sorry, Huntington. Shit, was it Huntington? Huntington is the police. Miami is private. Thank you, Ego Def. Miami is private. Investigators still trying to determine cause of deadly police chopper crash in Newport Beach. Newport Beach, not Huntington. We're getting Huntington police. They're right next to each other. Huntington Beach Police Department chopper made a crash landing Saturday in Newport Harbor. That's why we're getting confused. Newport Harbor, Huntington Beach. One officer has died. He's up in the upper left. Right here. Over that way. He died. Investigators on Sunday were still trying to determine the cause of the Huntington Beach police helicopter crash in Newport Harbor that killed one officer and injured another. The officer who died in the Saturday night's crash was identified as 44-year-old veteran officer Nicholas Vela. According to Huntington Beach Police Department. Second officer, not been identified, released hospital Sunday morning. Investigators ascertained which officer was the pilot, but have not publicly released information, said Jennifer Carey, department spokeswoman. The wreckage was pulled from the water Sunday afternoon. National Transportation Safety Board is lead agency investigating incident. Orange County Sheriff's Department Major Accident Reconstruction Team will be conducting its very own investigation. The pilot made a brief call to report that the helicopter was experiencing mechanical issues before calling again to say that they are going to crash. NTSB spokesperson Elliot Simpson, during a Sunday news conference, said, "Right now it appears to be a nose-down descent into the water. Cause of crash will be determined at the end of the NTSB's investigation. It could take up to 12 to 18 months. We look not only what happened, but we try to figure out what happened, why it happened. Investigative process looks at human, machine, and environmental factors, figuring out why it happened. You can maybe prevent future accidents." Huntington Beach Police Chief Eric Pera described Vela as an officer that was truly dedicated to the job and was doing what he loved doing. Vela was a 16-year veteran of the force, previously worked as a police officer in Laguna Beach. Officer Nicholas Vela. has died. We got end times over here. Green light. Australia hints at moving towards a digital currency. Ooh. The man whose signature appears on every Australian note, Reserve Bank Governor Philip Lowe, has signaled he and his successors may soon be turning digital and to address the G20 central bankers. Dr. Lowe has given his clearest indication yet. The next step in the evolution of money is about to take place, and it will require people to update their leather purses and wallets to cards or phones. Central banks around the world are examining the concept of central bank digital currencies. They are digital versions of the nation's currency and are financially backed by the country's central bank. The Bahamas has a CBDC called the Sand, while China's central bank is trialing the yuan. Athletes at the month's Beijing Winter Olympics were able to use virtual currency at sporting venues across the city. Australia's payment system has undergone sweeping changes in recent years amid a boom in tap-and-go transactions and buy-now-pay-later services such as Afterpay. The RBA has moved slowly in digital currency area. December, it's completed its project Atom research into wholesale CBDC, finding such currency could improve efficiency, innovation across the beast market system. Ricky Scapario is his fucking name. 2021 International Prophetic Summit. What's that about? Ooh, let me get that. Let me just take that image. I don't know what it is, but I want it. I want it right now. Right? I want it right now, right? Right? Alright, we're not going to take it that way. I'll take it this way. Alright, so we're going to take this image, basically. We're going to screenshot it. Can we get these guys out of there? Alright, so there's going to be some 4 kind of guys randomly in this shot, but it's a cool shot. Okay. You're listening to KCST, breaking news in the morning. Aloha from Hawaii. Kimo! Can't type too much because I'm driving, but I saw you on Signs and Wonders. It was really a Canadian. Is fucking Enoch fucking... Is Metatron Enoch? Is Metatron Enoch... All right. Larry, today is the very first day of the war, you guys. Breaking news. We're at war. It's not really breaking news, but... All right, I'll give you that. DrudgeReport.com. Why are you giving me just DrudgeReport.com? Larry, what are you doing? It's just Drudge Report? Okay, hold on. Just simmer down. T.O., like, for once in your life. Just let me simmer down for a second. I wanted to bring you a cool picture. Is Metatron Enoch. Awesome, yeah. Yeah, that one. All right, scoot these guys out here. All right, so, hold on. I kind of wanted just to have a picture here and just, it's a cool picture. Whoopsie. Papa don't pay. Shoot. Okay. Hello, Tiffany. Hello, Ego Def. Hello, Louisiana Skywatch. Hello, Sherelle Snow. Hello, Larry. Hello, La Vegan. All the sewage that spilled in the ocean from the water treatment plant. Epoch Times, Russia. What about the El Segundo refinery? What about the El Segundo refinery? La Vegan, what about El Segundo refinery? What happened at El Segundo refinery? All the sewage that spilled into the ocean from the treatment plant. Jeez, you guys have me going every which way. Sewage spilling into the ocean from El Segundo.
According to Fox 11 Los Angeles, approximately 17 million gallons of untreated sewage spilled into the ocean over the weekend, prompting the closure of beaches between El Segundo and the Dockwheeler RV Park before reopening Wednesday.
17 million gallons of garbage, shit, sewage into the ocean. Yeah, just right out here. Awesome. Sweet. 17 million fucking gallons of gosh darn garbage. Shit. Shit, basically. 17 million gallons of shit, horse garbage. Right out here. El Segundo's going to smell even worse. Give me a cigarette. El Segundo's going to smell worse than it already does. Smells like a pile of shit right now. It's going to smell even more like a pile of shit. How could you live in El Segundo where it constantly smells like shit all the time? You wake up and you're like, oh my God, it smells like shit. I know, but it's cheaper. So I didn't know that. 17 million gallons of shit in our ocean. They closed the beaches down for like an hour. That was July 14th, 2021. Did you just throw that at me? Like, did this human error equipment Hyperion? That's the one over there. Santa Monica Bay sewage spike likely caused by human error. A new report cites human error. Massive sewage spill. Yeah. We're at the car wash, me and Marcy, and then we're like, what's up with the sewage smell? And we're like, oh, it's probably the car wash, you know? But then we went out, we went to Starbucks, and we were by the plants, and I'm like, sewage, like, what the fuck is, like, going on? And it was the water. The water smelled like fucking sewage. And the water is water reclamation. Water reclamation. So there, sewage. Why does it smell like sewage? Well, first of all, it is sewage. Second of all, it had an extra dose of sewage. It's perfectly harmless. Multiple equipment failures, unheeded alarms, insufficient staffing at the city's largest wastewater treatment facility are likely causes of a nearby catastrophic flood that dumped millions of gallons of fucking untreated sewage into Santa Monica Bay last summer. Although a full investigation is underway at the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant crisis, it may never completely be determined. Little or no evidence failure was caused by a deluge of concrete and wood that were illegally dumped into the city's vast sewage system. A claim that initially made by sanitation officials. That's all I could read. That's all I could read. Then I have to subscribe. We got the brass. We got the brass. Huntington is the police. Hold on, Larry. One sec. Can you guys ease up on me for a second here? All right, what are we going to shoot to over here? Jake Sullivan, eh? Oh, you really are on this Russia could invade thing, but we're getting all kinds of stuff. Okay, we're staying afloat on everything. Like I said, this is a bunch of people with ADD on this stream, including me. So it works.
Let's get right to it here. Here we are.
Let's get down to the brass tags.
As 190,000 Russian troops have moved in around Ukraine's borders. Could this summit seriously force President Putin to back down, or are we just delaying the inevitable?
Well, from the very beginning of this crisis, we've been clear that we're prepared either way. Well, we're prepared to respond decisively if Russia moves on Ukraine, and we're...
Ooh, look at that bad bitch. Look at this bad bitch. Take a picture of that bad bitch. Look at Beatrice coming out in her new evening dress. Is that Beatrice? Look at Beatrice. Hold on. Let me show you Beatrice in her dress. Oh my god, is that Beatrice? The Belarus captain. Look at this. Beatrice. Wow. What is that? Belarus? You like how the photo bombing is going on? Pretty dope. I know, it's all green screen. It's all green screen. It's all animatronics. I think it's time for a second round of jet fuel. Oh, Alex Jones is on. Take it from here, Jonesy. Let's see what Jones is going to say while I cook up a pot of coffee. Alex Jones! All right, let's go to a new tab. Let's go to the info snacks. You know you listen. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a part of the popular.
Monarchy with no term limit in sight.
No. You ease on down to the other side there, boy. Ease it on down there, here. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Nope, go to the Alex Jones.
I don't care where you get your vitamin D3, but
I got my D3, Alex. Skip. Ooh, see what they did? Tricky little sons of biatches.
I don't care where you get your vitamin D3.
Of course you don't.
But you need vitamin D3. It is essential.
Essentially skip.
But man, it seems like every time I turn on your broadcast, you're bragging. It just gets old, man.
I'm going to shut you down right now, okay?
I'm going to shut you down right now.
Calls about your nomination. Do you understand they're having congressional hearings?
I'm going to shut you down right now, Frank.
I'm ringing the alarm. If that was happening to anybody else.
All right, we're going to go to the Alex Jones. All right, part 2 of the... is that what you want, Frank? Let's put a little sugar, milk, and a little jet fuel. And let's go part 2. Alex Jones. Hold on, Jonesy. They're like, you beg. Hey, D-Live is jacking me. Like, I need your help, Frank. D-Live is jacking me for thousands of my dollars. Do you understand? I need your help, Frank. I need your help, Frank. Okay, here we go. Jonesy's on.
2022.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance. Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide. It's Alex Jones.
Ali Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a time to be alive. What a time to be here talking directly to millions of you in defiance of the globalists and everything they've done to try to silence our pro-human movement that unifies the entire planet. And through free will, hopefully, with Christ, finally. Russia has already been in an 8-year proxy war with the globalists. And the West began to move heavy weapons in the last few years. Accelerated under Biden. And so Putin has put a bunch of troops on the border saying you need to not have them enter NATO. We need to stop heavy weapons shipments. We need to have a major armistice, demilitarization, ceasefire meeting under their Donetsk, if I pronounced that right, compact of several years ago. In response to that, NATO and the West began to pump in even more weapons, anti-tank, anti-aircraft, where a two-man missile team can take out several tanks by themselves. And so Putin pulled back troops a few days ago and said, if you give us a deal, we will not invade. And the response by Ukraine was to begin heavier attacks in eastern Ukraine on the Russian border. Both sides are shooting at each other. Both sides are killing each other. And I don't take a side of the, quote, Ukrainians or the Russians or any of this, because when you pull back, you can argue both sides have issues with each other. But it's Russia's backyard. And the globalists that are doing this are the ones that started it and the ones that overthrew the elected Ukrainian government. 8 years ago, it's been NATO that's been expanded. But nevertheless, here we are, and we have a headline that's going live here in just a few minutes that I was writing right before we went on air 8 minutes ago. But they're adding a few videos and other links to. The great Ben Warren is adding to it. And then we are going to go over all of it. But here's the headline. The world is now in World War IV. And it's a global corporate war against humanity designed to have a controlled implosion of society to then carry out their end game or their destination, their goal, 80 to 90% depopulation of the earth. Their official documents say 80 to 90% going back to the 60s. And these are the groups that created the Bilderberg Group, the CFR, the Trilateral Commission. It's all the same group. They're the capture, elite capture groups, the corporate capture groups that you know of as the Davos Group. The Davos Group is the main PR mouth of this. To use a Lord of the Rings analogy, they're about to have the big battle there on the edge of Mordor. And the forces, the good guys, are there. The big black gate opens, and out marches a undead general. They say, "Are you Sauron?" And he says, "No, I am the mouth of Sauron." And that's what Klaus Schwab is the mouth of Sauron. And above him is one of the top ringwraiths, Larry Fink. And then above that, of course, is the devil. And you can watch hundreds of hours. We play a lot of the clips of Larry Fink and Klaus Schwab and all their minions on television, at conferences, sitting around arrogantly in their $10,000 suits, wearing their $100,000 rich watches, flying in on their $50 million private jets, telling you that they're going to discredit governments worldwide and collapse them with their corporate takeover plan to give you everything free and deliver you to a utopia. Later in the broadcast, I've got a bunch of clips together. Some I got to yesterday, more I even got last night, this morning. Because I'd seen most of these clips over the years, but now Twitter and Instagram. So friends, family were sending it to me. Cousins were sending it to me, not even political. It's incredible the awakening curve that's Joe Rogan's now talking about Great Reset, Great to Town. It's a wonderful thing. So is Tucker Carlson and so many others, and that's thanks to all of you getting the word out and making it safer for other people to now be able to get into it because it's become more mainstream. And so it's a big moment for all of us here, because here's the bottom line, as I'd say every show. I could have way more, quote, entertaining broadcasts that cover more interesting topics and things that at the end of the day don't really matter, but are very interesting, or I can just hammer that if we don't identify who's running World War IV, or why I call it World War IV, and who they are and what their goals are, we don't have any hope. But if we just identify these monsters, they will get the blame for everything they're doing, and they will go to prison. They will stop. They will end up like Bernie Madoff and the rest of his family. Because it's the exact same type of ilk. They just build bigger Ponzi schemes, and hopefully by martial law and germophobia will allow them to get greater control out of them steering humanity into firestorm. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, we are in World War IV right now. The CIA, and I think they're accurate when they say this, called the Cold War World War III. A proxy war, millions died in the proxy wars. It was a long Cold War that popularized But now, we're going into World War IV that is economic, that is psychological, that is cyber, that is radiological, that is electromagnetic, that is chemical, that is covert. Silent weapons for quiet wars. Silent weapons for quiet wars. Just look these terms up. And it's what the globalists are obsessed with, and they brag how you're dumb animals, and they brag how they're going to annihilate you, and how they're going to slowly take all your resources, but make you love it while they brainwash you using Pavlovian behavioral psychology. These are the worst villains the earth has ever seen. And their end game, before they carry out their final solution of forced depopulation, is a digital ID that you must have to buy and sell. And that's why one of the board members of Klaus Schwab's organization, the Davos Group, that is the public arm of the Bilderberg Group, literally, he's the former head of the Bilderberg Group, states that, now the system to track what you buy and what you do in lifetime is permanent, and then she lists a UN Klaus Schwab program. So just a week ago, the emergency in Canada's only for a few weeks. Now it's permanent, and now from China to Germany to the U.S., Biden and the other globalists are announcing, we're going to watch everything you do in lifetime on your computer or on your bank account or with your credit cards. And we're going to give it to third-party intelligence groups. She says that to the press and to NGOs, the Southern Poverty Law Center, the ADL, Hope Not Hate, all these designate groups that go and train the police and train the colleges in political correctness. They're now not just spying on your Twitter or your Facebook account. They're now in your bank. Total criminal takeover. The ADL admits that they have supercomputers spying on what all Americans post and stay in live time and building databases. And that's it. It's very, very simple. You have an authoritarian, fascistic corporate system. Larry Fink merged with the communist Chinese. No one even debates that. Helping run the biggest death camps in history. And he sits up there and lectures you about Black Lives Matter and how America's bad. And running BlackRock, he controls the Bilderberg Group. And he sits up there and perches with several members in the video of Trudeau's cabinet talking about how they're going to destroy all the governments in the world, take them over, and put us all on a universal basic income and control every facet of our lives, including our children's sexuality. These people are the definition of Satan, the definition of evil, the definition of our enemies.
Damn, darn, darn.
Life-empowering products are now back in stock.
Darn.
Being sold out for months at InfoWarsStore.com.
Darn. Why does it keep doing that? Please stop doing this, Alex Jones. Stop doing what you're doing to me right now. Thank you, Alex. Stop it. Stop it, Alex. Hold on, I gotta throw some of this goo in my hair because it's just the way I have to do it. Alex! Looks a little better. Need it cut. A lot of things need to be happening here. Alex! I can't hear you over the coffee. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I hope Hillary does run for president. I don't want him to get mad, so I erased it. Message retracted. Alex? Did you know Biden extended the federal national emergency? Neither did anyone else. Green link. Biden quietly extends federal national emergency declaration related to COVID beyond termination date of March 1st, providing no end date. Biden extends federal national emergency declaration. Did anyone else know about this? There is no end in sight. No end in sight. Ali? Ali Baba. Capture. Go right here. Take a sip of this delicious coffee. Alex, you stopped it right now. Is that you? Alex? Yeah, okay, fine. Can't hear me. The coffee takes 5 seconds. I can't hear you over the coffee machine. It'll be 1 second. It'll be 1 second. Okay? I'm going to cut out all of this stuff that he gives you. All right? Get my little tip jar up here. Okay? Get my little tip jar up there. I'm cutting out all the advertisements. What else do we got? Oh, yeah. This is what we have right here. I have it right here for your face. I have it right here for your face. Right there. Okay. 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 Ellie Jones is on.
Let me tell you what's coming up today. We're also going to have open phones in the second and third hour, and then Joe Salente takes over ahead of the War Room at 3 p.m. Central. This is the Alex Jones Show that you're tuned in to right now. Again, thank you so much for joining us. If you're a new listener, especially, please research and check out the claims we make and find out it's true for yourself so that you understand you've been lied to by the establishment. And once you know that we're telling you the truth, we hope you'll take matters into your own hands peacefully and share the articles and videos and live feeds from this transmission and other transmissions that are telling the truth. All right. Everybody's really freaking out about California, but it's happening all over the U.S., including Texas. It's happening here in Austin. This hasn't broke yet, but we have the documents, where they pay elementary school students, middle school students, and high school students to go have sex education in government-run dormitories and cabins where adults sleep with them. including biological males with little girls. And California is now defending this.
Pause.
We're going to be getting to all of it coming up.
Sex ed camp.
Marjorie Taylor Greene was
Shit. Darn. Hold on. It says simmer down. Simmer. Sim jazz, huh?
Biological men sleeping with elementary school girls at state-sponsored camp. But they say it's okay because they call themselves transgender. Just like it's okay for men to go to female prisons and get women pregnant, and they say 2 women had a baby. That's coming up.
Yikes.
Last segment of this hour. And I'm going to tie it all together on what it's really all about and where it's all going, because now it's official. These people are taking over sports. They're taking over the schools. They're taking over every single facet of life in the world. And they are capturing our children, literally. Then, of course, we have massive martial law news around the world under the COVID tyranny, and the latest on COVID-19, where the CDC just admitted, because they know it's coming out in federal court filings, that they knew the vaccine didn't work, but, quote, didn't want to tell the public because they didn't want us to know it didn't work. And because, quote, they didn't want to cause vaccine hesitancy for something that doesn't work. It's like selling somebody a canoe with a big hole in it and saying, well, I don't want to, tell them it's got a hole in it. I'll put a sticker over it. And when they get out in the water, they're going to sink. It just shows the criminal activity here, that they know it's all coming out, so now they want to cover their ass. Oh, and the British government's now saying, we knew lockdowns didn't work and caused massive death and suicide. We're sorry. It's the same thing over and over again. So we're going to be breaking all that down, just over the top. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we've probably not exaggerating, got 20 clips of police beating women and men and putting them in the hospital, who get out of their truck, put their hands up peacefully, and then the police literally break their ribs by jumping up and down on them and stomping them and hitting them with rifle butts as hard as they can.
Holy hell.
And arresting old people and dragging everyone away and just unbelievable criminal activity right out of North Korea. That's all coming up. And then I've seen now some Davos Group clips that I'd never seen, and I thought I'd seen them all. Now the public, human intelligence, is going out and digging through the globalist statements and organizations. It's even worse than I thought. I mean, they're just up there making criminal admissions that boggle the mind. So in between your calls, in the second and third hour, every segment will play a few clips and maybe get through the 40 or so. Because I got 20 plus I didn't get to yesterday out of 30. And I got 20 plus today. Each one more insane than the last, in their words. And then members of parliament and others trying to talk about it and having their mics cut off. And the speaker of the parliament has a operative step and say, that's not allowed, disinformation.
Whoa.
See, it's not just lifetime censorship on Google and Twitter and Facebook and Trump's banned and all this stuff. Now it's everything. Oh, and speaking of that, got contacted by the nice folks over at Truth Social last week, and they asked me to go sign up, gave me a VIP access, and I got busy and didn't do it. I'm trying to sign up during the breaks right now. I'm not the most technical person. It's like a beta test deal. And you got to go through this portal. But that's big news, and so we're going to be posting on there, hopefully today. Trump launches social media network. And they're not censoring us and stuff, so that's good. Of course, the left's going to post a bunch of trash and say it's censored. You can't post porn. You can't have calls to criminal action. That's the normal internet rules that made sense previous to 5-6 years ago. So basically, this just takes you back in a time machine.
Yeah.
5-6 years. I've seen friends and others that have it now. Others that...
All right, so he's talking about Trump's social platform. Take it down, Alec Jones. Take it down now, Alec. Take it down now. So he's talking about Trump's little social platform that apparently Drudge Report said was going down. They're working out the kinks, I guess you could say. This is pretty big news that I have up here. The COVID-19 fucking thing has been extended. I mean, I didn't even know what it is. Biden quietly extends the federal national emergency declaration. I mean, what the hell is that? Related to COVID beyond termination date of March 1st, providing no end date, no end in sight. Helicopters going down literally from coast to coast. Police officer in Huntington Beach died in a helicopter crash over the weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. A bunch of shit is going on right now. We're getting the back channel, bunch of chatter. Robotic fish being made, human heart cells. Robotic fish made with human hearts. Jigsaw, Russia could invade Ukraine in the coming hours. We got 1 million Britons in need of mental health treatment. We're talking about this one. Epoch Times creating list of Ukrainians to be killed or sent to camps following a military occupation of UN ambassador. Fighter jet crashes in Iran's Tabriz. They captured the saboteurs over in Ukraine. Saboteurs. At the same time, we have sabotage going on from coast to coast. Literally, Miami to Huntington Beach, California. Some sort of green link. Scientists are making robotic fish made with human heart cells. Scientists say they have created a robotic fish that swims like the heart beats. Harvard teamed up with Emory, creating the first fully autonomous biohybrid fish. Biohybrid fish. Opt the frick out. Get me. Hold on, for the love of God. Okay.
Also match all monetary donations until our goal is reached. Eurasian Auto Repair, helping South Texas.
Okay. What the frick, dude? Oh, so there's no anything on here. Okay. There's no sound. Okay, hybrid human monkeys. Artificial fish made from human hearts. One second, please. Error occurred. They don't want you to know about nothing. Beth Moore unleashes unvaccinated Christian. Beth Moore unleashes on unvaccinated Christians. Wow, look at her face. Whoa, nanobots. Yeah, I know about the nanos. We just don't talk about it, but I mean, we talk about it, but I mean, we all know it's nano. Bro, look at her face for a second, for 1 second. Look at her face. Wow. All right, let's go to this one. Do we have her saying this? Beth Moore unleashes on unvaccinated Christians. Women's Bible teacher Beth Moore reportedly ripped into unvaccinated Christians in a series of unhinged tweets on Tuesday, stating, "For all our Jesus talk, where on the ever-loving earth is our Jesus walk?" Miss Moore asked. "If you are not a Christian, I'm not talking to you. But if you are, Jesus wasn't playing when he called us to a whole different ethic from the world." She went on to say, "We're not loudmouth boasters." She screamed on Twitter, "We're servants, we serve." Moore then proceeded to mock unmasked Christians who have not been vaccinated. "Stare in the face what some of you are saying. My rights are more important than your life. Sorry, not sorry." Moore raged, "If you're not going to get vaccinated, for the love of God, put on a mask in public places with vulnerable people." Wow, they're making everybody all crazy, eh? I want to get out now, please. I'd like to leave. I would like to leave now, sir. Yes. Ah, shucks a Danny. Puxatawny Phil here. Hold on. There you go, Puxatawny. Hey! Take that down. We don't want to get copyrights or any of that. World War IV has begun. A powerful global corporations have set in motion plans for a world domination and a complete enslavement of humanity. Breaking news. Okay, we'll take that down until that song goes away, please. Take that song off. Yes, I know it's a good song.
Has begun. Powerful global corporations have set in motion
All right, same thing I just said.
a plan for world domination
Oh,
and
boy.
complete enslavement of humanity.
Hazmat suits won't help.
They can read the sub-headlines.
Russia will address the world very soon.
Consortium of megacorporations working through the World Economic Forum have initiated a controlled demolition of the world economy. Only by being aware of the plan, the Great Reset, can we stop their endgame of the destruction of 90% of Earth's population, known as the Build Back Better operation.
Build Back Better operation.
Today's broadcast is huge and important.
All right, tone it down.
And that's what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. I wrote that quickly before I went live on air. We probably just add a plan, set in motion the plan. The plan, a plan. It's their plan.
All right, he's playing around with the words here now.
And folks are going to find out real fast that we're not joking around about any of this. I understand people 25 years ago heard me talk about it, but, you know, I was told all this by senior FBI agents, senior Pentagon generals, senior people that had worked at the CIA. All senior people told me this when I was very young and then when I got politically involved. And that's just the way the world works, folks. You can go read the books written by these people, and there's been a massive resistance in America and in Europe and in England, but also in other areas against this big global takeover, this elite capture. Klaus Schwab didn't invent going and taking over and buying off politicians and leaders or running people for office who are in a cult. But through the Bilderberg Group and other organizations, he set up one of the most successful launches in the 70s, was the beta test, the official launch in 1991, of a Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Commission, CFR, Royal Institute of International Affairs, roundtable groups is what Cecil Rhodes called them 120 years ago. The guy that created the modern British Empire. You might want to read his books. I have. Pretty powerful stuff. It's all written there. It's all there. And The problem was in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, there were mainly military officers and former intelligence officers and FBI agents and former agents, retirees that fought this. I mean, because we demonize the FBI all day and these agencies because they're captured by the globalists at the top. But when I was growing up, it was FBI agents and people would come over and play chess with my dad and drink scotch and just talk about it. From the time I was like 4 years old, right through when I moved out of the house, my dad's friends were all businessmen and engineers and scientists and FBI agents and federal marshals and all these people that knew what was going on, and they all just knew this. To them, it wasn't their opinion. They knew how the world worked. Hell, Barry Goldwater back in the 60s and 70s had hearings and talked about everything that's now happened.
All right, bring it down for me. Okay, thanks. Seize the day. Hold on, we got LRADs coming here. Oh my God, look at the LRAD on the cop uniform. Oh, you guys are going to get LRADed to the face. Your face is going to blow up. You're going to look like a tomato or a strawberry. You worked on your tan all summer. You got your abs in shape. Boom, you got an LRAD face. LRAD to the face. Your face is all red and blah, blah, looks like that. Yep, now the police have the LRADs. Awesome. Oh, sweet. They have them on their uniforms now. Oh, sweet. I totally trust that.
Abilities. What would you say?
Oh, totally trust that. What, are you kidding me? That totally looks trustworthy. Oh, Ottawa's going down. Shouldn't have got rid of your guns, you fucking idiots. Oh, shit. They're going to get LRADed to the face. Yeah. Alex Jones isn't talking about that. Huh? Jimmy's talking about that, though. LRAD to the face, Alex Jones. LRAD to the face. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, Ali. This level is getting very advanced in here. Very, very advanced. We're talking about an advancement. An advancement that you just could never witness and believe. LRAD in Ottawa. LRAD sonic weapons spotted on ground in Ottawa. See you later, Ottawa. The LRADs are coming for your soul. All right, bring it down. Yep, you got LRADs coming. Look at it. Let's take you out for a little bit. You guys aren't saying much. Huh? LRAD to the soul? Can we bring him down to base level? All right, so we got the chopper. What's the best one? Quietly doing things. No, but that's the Miami Beach one. All right, our sonic weapons, maybe? All right, make it smaller. All right, sonic weapons stating at All right, Jimmy, you're going to have to go down a little bit more now, boy. We're going to need to bring you down to base level, boy. I mean, I'm still there, you know. Sonic weapons for quiet wars. Yeah, LRAD to the face. Build back better. 666.
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake while we kill them all.
Stormed the Bastille, the prison and the guard facility of the corrupt police that was guarding the palace. And within a couple days, they all had their heads chopped off. Now, did she really say, let them eat cake? Or did somebody go tell them that when they were begging for food and their children were starving to death? Or did she, or was it made up? No one knows. But we do know in modern times, Larry Fink sits up there and says, the people are poor. The middle class has been erased. We must fix it by taking over these corrupt governments and bringing in a system that gives people a basic income. When they're the ones making sure that the social safety net is broken and the small businesses are shut down and their lockdowns doubled their profits and destroyed the infrastructure of the economy. They're the ones that go out of their way to destroy U.S. companies and U.S. corporations. And then Larry Fink sits up there with Chamath Palihapitiya and says nobody cares about the death camps and the genocide. And that's liberal. And Klaus Schwab and Larry Fink and all of them.
Whoa. Take it down. Take it down. Stop with all those names. You're going to get me hemlocked here. Hey. Oh, dude, stop saying all those names. Build Back Better, 666, War on the Carbon Footprint is us. United States is us. Get it? Carbon footprint. Tomorrow, 222222266. They're going to do it tomorrow. 22nd, 2222222. 6 divided by 6. What is 6 divided by 6? What is 6 divided by 6? Oh, 1. Huh. One world order? What's the meaning of 6-6? 6-6 is a vision. 6-6 vision means that the patient viewer is able to read at a distance of 6 meters what a normal adult person with normal vision is able to read from a distance of 6 meters. In other words, it's when the patient can read the last line of the Snellen's chart. Get it? The optometrist, 6-6, the eye of the Illuminati, the eye of the Illuminati. Anyone? 6 divided by 6. I gotta go take a freaking... I gotta look at this really hard now here. All right, Ukraine, Russia, things are going down. What's up with these Britons needing mental health? Second pandemic, 10 million Britons need mental health care after the lockdowns fucked them up. Are the lockdowns fucking you up? Well, just tune into my channel. I'll keep you right. Don't get depressed.
Pandemic dash 10 million Britons need mental.
She has an accent? A robot with an accent? Oh, boy.
Health care after lockdowns. By Kurt Sindelka on February 21st, 2022. Health officials in England have warned there is an impending second pandemic of millions of children and adults suffering from mental health issues exacerbated by the imposition of lockdowns during the Chinese coronavirus crisis.
Ooh, Chinese coronavirus.
Nearly 10 million people in England, including 1.5 million children, are projected to need care for mental health issues such as psychosis, depression, anxiety, and eating disorders are experiencing long waiting times in the nation's socialized healthcare system, the National Health Service, NHS. The leaders of the Royal College of Psychiatrists and the NHS Confederation told The Guardian that there are currently 1.6 million people waiting to be seen for specialized treatment for mental health, and a further 8 million people cannot even get on a waiting list, despite being considered as in need of support.
What, the coronavirus?
On top of this, some English regions are stretched so thin that mental health specialists are bouncing back patients at risk of self-harm, starvation, and even suicide back to their local general practitioner, GP, instead of treating them, raising concerns that some will lose their lives for lack of care.
Oh, shit.
The chief executive of the NHS Confederation, Matthew Taylor, said, "We are moving towards a new phase of needing to live with coronavirus, but for a worrying number of people. The virus is leaving a growing legacy of poor mental health that services are not equipped to deal with adequately at present. With projections showing that 10 million people in England, including 1.5 million children and teenagers, will need new or additional support for their mental health over the next 3 to 5 years, it is no wonder that health leaders have dubbed this the second pandemic.
Coronavirus?
A national crisis of this scale deserves targeted and sustained attention from the government in the same way we have seen with the elective care backlog." Prime Minister Boris Johnson's government, which is expected to repeal all remaining lockdown restrictions on Monday under his plan to learn to live with COVID, acknowledged on Sunday that as a result of lockdown restrictions, mental well-being has been adversely impacted, particularly among young people and those living in deprived neighborhoods. Concerns have long been raised over the mental health impacts faced by children during the unprecedented isolation and social control placed on youngsters during the government's lockdowns. A report from February of last year, for example, found that preteens were harming themselves at double the rate compared to 6 years prior. Last July, top British universities reported that almost 5 times as many children committed suicide as died of the Wuhan virus in the first year of the pandemic. This month, the Royal College of Psychiatrists revealed that the number of children being referred to NHS specialists for self-harm or eating disorders hit a record 409,347 between April and October of last year. According to The Guardian, there has been a 52% increase in emergency referrals for children suffering from mental health issues since the start of the pandemic and a 72% rise in those under 18 being referred for eating disorders during the same time period. To respond to the growing need, the NHS Confederation has called for a massive effort from the government to recruit more specialists, with 10% of psychiatric consultant jobs currently vacant. Commenting on the growing crisis, the president of the Royal College of Psychiatrists, Dr. Adrian James said, "We urgently need a fully funded mental health recovery plan, backed by a long-term workforce plan, to ensure everyone with a mental illness can get the help they need when they need it." Millions of children, young people and adults are seeking help from mental health services that are overstretched and under-resourced. The situation is critical. The government cannot afford to neglect mental health recovery any longer. Follow Kurt Zindelka on Twitter here at Kurt Zindelka.
Take two. 1 second, por favor. 1 secondo, por favore. 1 secondo, por favore. Okay, let's get some of that going on here. Let's get some jet fuel into the rocket engine. Jet fuel into rocket engine. Put that right there, put that right there. Put that right there. Put that right there. Put some water in there. Put it like that. Turn it on. Close door to the studio. The live studio audience welcomes John. Wow. Yeah, fucking cigarette. Where did I put that cigarette? But a live studio audience. Fucking A. Did you guys hear that? Depressed Britons with the accents and all of it? Did you get it all back? Oh my god. UN troops. Don't everybody I'll talk all at once. I hear these. All I hear is here, take these drugs. What, for the health people? I've seen it deplete my mother, dementia due to stroke, lack of stimulation, human contact. You need stimulation. You need me to stimulate you. Stimulate! The all-seeing eye, Illuminati, 1. Okay, boom. Never wake up. Wait, what? Hold on. Pipe her down, Piper Bagley. Just pipe it down for 1 second. What's old Piper Bagley doing over here?
Make of that by the Wachowski brothers.
Oh, shit.
In V for Vendetta, where the military is about to shoot this crowd of people all wearing Guy Fawkes mask. And then finally the colonel says, stand down. And then the tyranny falls. Instead, you have the left and Black Lives Matter, George Soros in blackface, not black people, organizing criminals to burn down cities and intimidate and put their DAs in to control who could be prosecuted, trying to hold everybody hostage. And people see through that. Americans don't support shooting up police stations, burning down homeless shelters, running around, burning down car dealerships. No, we don't support that. But humans all over the world, as well as Americans, do support truckers peacefully going and saying, you want to put something in my body? You want to control my life? You want to tell me I got to have a digital pass to travel within a nation? I'm going to peacefully sit here for 3 weeks losing money. First they cut their money off, take their bank accounts, and then with pickaxes, they smash their windows. But even when they agree to come out now, as an example to everybody, and there's up-close footage, some of these guys were live streaming when it happened, the cops don't care. They literally break their ribs, beat their faces in with the butts of rifles and billy clubs, knock their teeth out. I've got all the video and photos of people in the hospitals with their teeth knocked out, their ribs broken.
Holy shit.
And the left is all over Twitter celebrating, saying, good, follow police orders.
Oh my God.
You know, they're really lucky the 100,000 plus people that first showed up didn't bring cans of gasoline. And I'm not for that. But if they really wanted a war with you guys, you wouldn't see those cops out there if 100 men fought back against them with weapons. But see, discretion is the greater part of valor. They didn't. They'll let you beat up the old ladies and run them over with horses and beat up the young men and beat up the old men. They'll sit there and let you break their ribs because they're like Gandhi. They're like Martin Luther King Jr. following Christ's example. They are simply putting their hands up and walking into the midst of the paramilitary troops, most of which we know were flown in. They're not even Canadians. We know dozens of UN aircraft are now confirmed landing around Ottawa the last week, disgorging these men covering their faces.
Whoa.
The Trudeau's
UN troops in Canada. UN troops in Canada. Oh my God, it's all happening.
But then when you try to peacefully stand and say, I have...
Take it down, Alex. UN troops in Canada. Been hearing about it for years, and it's finally happening, and it's happening at a rate where people are almost stunned. Like when you get fucking punched in the face really quick, like, BAM! You're fucking stunned. You're like, That's how we all are right now. They fucking, boom! They decked us in the face, and we're all like watching it happen. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck is there to do, though? Like, punch us in the face, and we're just all kind of staring back at him, just like, while they bring UN troops, of course, into Canada. We were saying about over a year ago, hey, Canada, what's up with the Chinese troops being lined up and everything, you know? Oh, Canadian truckers, this, that, and the third. United Nations. Robots taking over. Dude, it's getting brassy out there, kids. It's getting real brassy. Oh, man. What's up with the United Nations in Canada? Let's get some news on that. China has been quiet for some time here. China's not anything but quiet. You want to be touched? Touching story. Oh, touch me now. Oh, jeez. She's like, maybe now you want the touching story? All right, touch me now. This morning, police tried to trespass on the iconic cafe in downtown Ottawa. Now they are closed. They even tried to open the door illegally, but they couldn't. Police still outside of the cafe. Touch me now. What? Wait. This morning, police tried to trespass on the iconic cafe in downtown Ottawa. Now they are closed. They even tried to open the door illegally, but they couldn't. Police still outside of the cafe. Trudeau failed Canada. This was the touching. You shouldn't have said touching. It really threw me off. Do you want the touching story? So this guy is like looking at a bunch of masked police, United Nations fucking hemlock zone. I mean, are these police at this point? Like, why are they, what's going on? Like, it's turned into, it went from protest, gray area, like, trucker, snow piling up. Oh, we're celebrating jacuzzis. I want to stab jacuzzis. United Nation masked bandits at businesses. Whoa, Tio. What happened? They just pulled a fast one on us. United Nations is on the ground. Trudeau is a Jupiterian god ready to round you up. All All right, so we got these cops at the door here. You guys want to see the cops at the door? You guys know what cops at the door look like, right? Looks like that. Put an image of a girl standing there with crossed arms. All right, put an image here. I'll just put it on the screen for you. If you really want to be touched, go to Access to Christ. Just watch the Twitter freaking thing right there. Here, let me touch you one more time here. Image. Touching story. That's what the touching story was? I guess we haven't got to the touching part. I mean, why is that touching? Hold on. Let's get touched a little bit here. Alright, so the police are at the door. Got it. Okay. Okay. There's 2 more minutes of this touching this. No inspection on the weekend. And then these black masked bandits, they kind of don't even look like police officers. They kind of look like it's a very, they have vests on. Other than that, they look like freaking video game villains. We're talking about video game villains with vests on. Are these United Nations troops, yo? Look at. I told you the masks were. There was a whole nother reason for these masks. Look at. Does that not look at? This guy has a hatchet. Look at this guy. This guy looks like from Mortal Kombat. Look at. He looks like a ninja. These people look threatened. This guy doesn't even look Canadian. This looks like some sort of, I mean, they're covered up, but is this United Nations at your door, like, ready to hacksaw you? We got red flags in Canada, folks. We got big red flags in Canada. Folks, look at what's outside the businesses here. Oh, geez, Louise. We might have a situation here, folks. I mean, we definitely have a situation. What are we dealing with? Are we dealing with the United Nations at the door? Here, I can't fit all this news. Even if I take the tank out. Alright, so I could still get what you guys are saying, but I got you guys right here. I mean, you don't need the whole freaking thing. Alright. Hold on, I haven't got through touching story number 1 yet. I mean, what do they... How is that touching, by the way? Ooh, this looks scary. This is just like business owners, like, trying to sell coffee. These aren't like criminals, and they're surrounding their business. Ooh, COVID-19.
They're saying that they're going to break it.
They're going to break down the door. The guy has in his hand the thing to break down the glass door. Somebody is screaming. A lady is screaming through the door. Ooh, this looks sketchy. We're gonna come in right now, she's saying. This guy looks very worried. He's like, I'm just trying to sell coffee. This lady's like, I work for the United Nations. Uh-oh. He's like, oh shit, I think they're gonna break down my door to my coffee fucking shop. This guy looks pretty worried, as he should be. He has a bunch of masked operators outside of his business. He looks scared. Okay? He looks scared.
Okay,
He's like, they look like they're harassing him.
share this out, you guys. Get it out everywhere. Now, get it.
He has his apron on to make the coffee for people on their way to work. He's like, I live in the other world that we, you know, what? No, this is where we come in. COVID-19, everyone on the ground, dogs in your face, horses in your face, clobbering, horse feet on your face. Horse feet on your face.
Get it out. They're saying they're gonna break the window.
Oh, the United Nations gonna break down the door. Oh, she put her mask back on. She's like, shh. I mean, we're not talking about a COVID-19 mask here. We're talking about Mortal Kombat mask. We're talking about Dark Operator mask. We're talking about Raid Central mask. We're talking about like a Ukrainian soldier mask. We're talking about like Russian troop fucking fights in the cold mask.
They already walked around back, you guys, so.
I mean, they got all kinds of artillery on. They got LRADs, they got this, that, and the third, and then they got their vests. They got guns, flashlights, LRADs, walkie-talkies, this, that. They're like super soldiers. A little different than cops. Like they're like cops on steroids. And then they're saying, we're gonna break your window and you're gonna have to pay us now. We got about like, I don't know, 30 masked people outside of a coffee shop in Canada for no reason. They're all like getting ready, like suiting up and like getting their masks on to break down this door.
Here's your tax service. Here's
putting on gloves and shit.
Your taxes at play, everyone. Welcome to
the New World Order.
Absolute tyranny. I'd like to know who that lady is.
I don't trust you.
He goes, I don't trust you.
You just told me that you want to break the door, so I don't have to fear. Come on.
He's like, you just told me you wanted to break down my door. She's like, just let me in. Don't worry. I got candy. Let me in the door. Hey, come back here. I got candy for you. Just open the door. He's like, I don't trust you. You just said you're going to break down my door. He's like taking off his glasses. He's very nervous. He's like walking away from the door because it's a door of glass. And there's like 50 freaking United Nations / Canadian Police / RCMP / we don't know who it is really / question mark at this point. I are police supposed to act like this? Like freaking this looks like tyranny. This doesn't look legit. This dude's taking off his glasses and he's like, he looks scared. She's like, no, I got candy for you. Open the fucking door.
Listen, I'm not going to open the door.
He's like, listen, I'm not going to open the door. He's like, you're going to have to break it. I don't trust you.
Yeah, I'll take the ticket later on.
He's like, yes, I'll take the ticket. Looks very scared. Everyone has their arms crossed. They're like, what the fuck is going on? Now, this guy comes to the door in a COVID-19 mask, looking a little bit more doctor, a little bit more, because these people look like covert, dark CIA operators. Like, why do you guys have these, like, military fucking hoods on? Yeah, I know it's cold in Canada. Why do you guys all have black, like, head to toe black? Like, remember the people that came to downtown in Hollywood, Heat style, and they were bank robbers, exactly looking like that with vests on. This guy's whispering. My name is Sergeant Winters.
Tell him you can't hear because he's wearing a mask.
Sir, I can't hear you because you're whispering behind the mask, behind glass. He's whispering like Sergeant Winters.
Keep sharing this out.
Oh, that was a good 2 minutes. So we haven't finished the end. All right, I see how you're threading me along. All right, now I'm ready for part 2. Sure. Hold on. Good morning, Scissors. Hold on. You got me. Where was your... Hold on. Military police. Hold on. All these emojis and shit are unnecessary. I'm talking to Access to Christ here. Ottawa had at least 500 cops the last 2 days. Where's part 2? Second touching story. Oh, you're saying touching. Like, why is it touching? I don't get you, Access. All right, here it is. It's green. Go. You're throwing people off with the touching. Like, people don't want touching. And it's not touching. It's scary.
What is the one thing that we...
Shh. Quiet. Quietness. We could agree on. Quietness. Okay. Ottawa police / military UN.
So our neighbors to the north are clearly...
Hold on. So we didn't get a... Wait a minute. What happened? Did they break down this freaking door? I don't get it. Are they not in the secure zone? It's only secure if you're on their side. If people don't recognize this as tyranny, those people are asleep or brainwashed. So what the fuck is this about? They wanted to have a coffee and breakfast and are fucking surprised they didn't want to serve them? Oh, they're not serving them because literally they come in and they did something and then they tried to get served or something? I don't know either. Twitter doesn't want... Log in, sign up, join Twitter. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to look at what I was looking at. Wow, they don't let me do it. That's weird. I'll refresh. Okay, I'm going to tweet this out. Oh, I can't because that? Okay. I get it. Fine. Sure. That's fine. No, it's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, Googie did it for me. Thank you, Googie. Whoa, what's that?
Can I get a coffee? In my face right now. Are you here partaking?
You walked
right
up
now
to
you're
me.
in the red zone?
I'm scared.
Whoa, you're in the red zone. What? Hold on, we're going to get back to this. This is all very, 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 very... Hold on, let me tweet this out. Shit. This morning, police tried to trespass on the iconic cafe. Yeah, this one. All right, tweet this out. Quote tweet. It's getting scary. It's getting scary in Canada. Looks like tyranny to me. Tweet that out. That's over on my Twitter. Munderground News. Munderground. Right? Okay, hold on. I got another one. Pause that. Okay, go here. What the hell is this about? It keeps like refreshing and doing weird stuff. This morning, police tried to trespass. No. Oh, it did it because I had something lined up, dude. It just got rid of it. Look at, you're in the red zone. That one that I was just playing. Hold on, dude. Hold on. Refresh this, dude. Please refresh this. Damn it. Let's see if we could find it. Hold on. Dude, I had it all lined up. Just 1 second. Darn it. It was the one in Canada. And he goes, you're in the red zone. Okay. It's fucking hell on earth right now. Whoa, look at tanks rolling in. Whoa. Don't do that. All right, breaking troop vehicle buildup continues on Russian border with Ukraine. Hold on, go to the Canada, the guy saying, you're in the red zone. Get the camera out of my face. Where's that one? Darn it, I wanted to see that video really bad. I really wanted to see that video. Okay, what's this? Last night there was a mass shooting in Portland at Normandale Park where armed Antifa far-left militants gathered for direct action. One female is dead. There are 5 others injured. Whoa.
What's going on?
Whoa, there's a whole bunch of people on the ground. Portland, Oregon. Hold on, there's a bunch of shit, dude. I really wanted that video. What's this about? Going through breaking Capitol fence to be reinstalled ahead of President Biden's State of the Union. Arrive in Washington, D.C. March 1st. Freedom Convoy. Tweet this out. Just retweet that. California to the State of the Union address. Capitol fence reinstalling all this fencing. Today, President Biden convened a meeting of National Security Council to discuss the latest developments regarding Russia's military buildup of Ukraine. Darn, I wanted that Canadian freaking shit, dude. Really bad. What is that? Police officers stopped me this morning in my hotel in Ottawa and told me that I was in a secure zone as a journalist and I was not allowed to take pictures. I hope he was misinformed or doesn't speak well of press freedoms in Canada. That's basically the one right there. But don't we have the video of that? Shukadanza, guys. Shukadanza. There's not the video. It's us, graffiti, SS written to mimic neo-Nazi bolts found at Ulster Service Station at 87 in Kingston, New York area. Angry Americans are moving to this U.S. state. Hold on, dude. Can I get the Ottawa news? A wave. 2 men were killed in a shooting in Mexican beach resort of Tulum. A wave of violence is continuing in the Riviera Maya region, county's top tourist destination. Convoy of Russian tanks heading to the Ukrainian border from the Belgrade region. Lots of tanks are moving in. Additional military equipment seen being transported on the M4 expressway in Russia. Wow, a lot of military equipment. I really wanted that Canadian stuff. A Crimean bridge entered the Sea of Azov, including Nichigisko Project 775 and Saratov Project 1171. 1171 large landing ships. Whoa, take down that. What's this?
That he is convinced by U.S. intelligence that this invasion will happen, that President Putin decided to do it.
Face the Nation. A small fringe minority in Calgary. Oh, wow. What is going on? 10 hours ago. Oh, tweet that out. Tweet that out. There's everyone's hitting the streets. Disturbing 54, Studio 54. Starting March 1st, Israel will open up its skies to all tourists of any age, including unvaccinated. Israel to open to unvaccinated tourists and end pre-flight testing. Tanks, more tanks. Dozens of Russian military vehicles pass through Shibakov, kilometers from the border of Ukraine. They put like music behind it. Russian troops near Ukrainian border started to mark their vehicles with the Z sign, World War Z. Wow. World War Z. Yep, we got a World War Z situation happening. Darn it, I couldn't find the Canadian one. I really wanted to see that. I really wanted to see that really bad. Shucks a tawny Phil.
Losing it. The prime minister, who needs a history to the north, are clearly...
Support the truckers at your own peril. Justin Trudeau looks a little bit jinxed. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Everyone TO. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous.
Losing it. The prime minister, who needs a history lesson and a haircut, has declared war on Canadian citizens like they're an ISIS caliphate. Emergency powers, freezing bank accounts, and threatening to take away protesters' dogs and children. Dana Perino's very upset. It's getting so bad up there, government forces are even targeting innocent gelato shops, like this one here in Ottawa, Canada. Turns out, the owner of Stella Luna Cafe made a giant mistake. She privately boy with a $250 donation. Her donation then leaked and was made public. Her gelato shop was then doxxed and began receiving threats. Lunatics threatening her with violence and vandalism, treating her like a Salem witch, all because she showed her support for freedom. The owner of Stella Luna Gelato Cafe, Tammy Giuliani, no relation to Rudy, is here with us now. All right, Tammy, what exactly is going on up there with your shop?
Well, I should preface by saying that I have a tendency to think with my heart and not with my head. And does that get me in trouble? A lot. And would I change that about myself? Not in a million years. And when I heard about a group of people that were willing to drive all the way across the country in below 30 weather to gather peacefully in front of Parliament and to stand up for their beliefs and to say, you know, maybe this whole mandating the existence out of everyone needs to be revisited, my heart said no. And I don't think anyone, and I certainly don't think anyone could have imagined that it would have transformed into something like we're witnessing today.
Yeah, we're witnessing complete chaos, and I don't know how to describe it, but you probably know better than I do since you're up there. What has been the blowback for you and your shop, and what kind of threats and harassment have you faced after that donation was made public?
Well, you need to understand that Stella Luna is our livelihood, and my husband and our children and son-in-law all work for the business. It's how we pay our rent. It's how we keep our lights on. It's how we eat. So we feel very passionately about eating. And everyone has pushed really hard over the past 2 years trying to keep this business alive. So we have this passion, and it just keeps going on and on. So I reached into my personal pocket and I pulled out $250 of my personal money, and I gave a donation to fill a gas tank of someone so they didn't have to sleep in -30 in the cold that night. And I think that decision speaks to my humanity and not to political beliefs. But attacking our children, attacking our team, that's unconscionable. And I think never in my 56 years have I ever experienced a country so divided, so full of hatred towards friends and neighbors, sorry, I lost you there. So full of hatred towards their friends and neighbors. You know, they might have opinions that differ from theirs, but they're so willing to publicly shame and humiliate and spew forth angry vitriol. You know, we have been called terrorist for the first 36 hours. We were inundated with hatred, threats of violence. People threatened our team on the phone, telling them we're coming to get you. We're going to throw bricks through your window. You'll pay for this, you Nazi supporter. I personally have been called a disgusting pig of a woman and that I should rot in hell. Our rural shop out in Merrickville, Ontario, someone draped a large bed sheet over our sign. I'm sorry. It's been a tough few days, and I think, you know, and the sign read, "Tammy supports terrorists." Now, Mama Bear is going to dig out her claws on that one, and we're getting the video surveillance and the incident, and we will pursue that with the police. But late yesterday afternoon, messages of support and encouragement started to arrive, and people from coast to coast to coast throughout Canada and the US. And, you know, they've been buying gift cards online and calling themselves guardian angels. So, you know, we're going to use those funds to help pay the staff for their missed shifts and get some security guards in to make sure everybody's safe and that they feel safe coming to work. But the phone has been ringing off the hook all day today from calls all over Canada, all over the US, sharing stories of losing their jobs because of bankruptcy or because they refuse to get vaccinated, losing their homes. You know, we've heard tragic stories. I didn't think it was going to be this hard. But
I
just give me
understand.
one second. You know, we've heard so many stories from people calling to support us because, you know, we're pretty insignificant and we're just a little gelato shop. And all we want to do is make really good gelato.
Freaking gelato shop. United Nations like fucking coming to take down the gelato shop. Oh man, we got a lot of hemlock out here, ladies and gentlemen. FEMA camps are coming. Guys, we got a lot of hemlock out here. Red zone video. Thank you. Thank you. Red zone video. I wanted that one. Typical tyrannical behavior. Yeah. Build back better. Give me this. Yes. I'm going to retweet that right now. Boom.
Can I get a coffee? In my face right now. Are you here partaking?
You walked
right
up
now,
to
you're
me.
In the red zone?
I'm scared. I want to go for a coffee down there. Okay. Can I go for a coffee?
Still being arrested right now. Do you live in this?
No, I don't live here, but I'm.
Where do you live?
Alberta.
Time for you to leave.
I can't even go down there for a coffee.
Go grab your stuff and leave. Zone right now. If you don't leave right now, you will be arrested. Do you understand me?
I can't go for a coffee.
Grab your stuff, because if we see you, we'll be patrolling all day. If we see you again, it'll be different. Leave. I tell you.
I'm walking
Take your camera and get out of here.
I'm walking.
Do you understand that?
I'm walking away.
Walk away. Your phone doesn't need to be in our faces when you're walking away.
Walking away.
Go.
Please, I kept my phone back.
Are you going to walk,
yes,
or are you going to get arrested?
I was
Go
walking
now.
away.
Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. Hope you can go to sleep at night.